Fable 3, Witchcraft Mary's Diaries, Lab Notes Achievement. Okay, like them all, there's 5 books to be had here, and with this quest, where you go to find Witchcraft Mary, you can find all these books in series. Unfortunately, I did not. I actually was in her house when I found the first book, which was 4, and then I realized that I missed them, so there was really nothing I can do about it. I had to complete the quest and come back. And with this walkthrough, I'm using 2 different characters. There you go. The character that's running, I've gone in here off mission and just going to run through the locations and how to get there. And then I'm going to cut in with the actual books, and I'll explain why they're out of series, but pretty much just told you. So when we hit our first book here, it says 3 of 5. That's because I already collected 4. So now we're back to heading towards book number 2. And if you're doing the quest, just follow the video and you'll collect all the books while you go to get to Witchcraft Mary. That's off to her house. The gate's open, but this is the way you got to go because this is the way the mission would take you. Okay, our next book is going to be right here on the ledge. Hedges or whatever. Okay, there's the book.
There is no more misunderstood creature among the pure than that which others call hollow man. There is nothing hollow about them. They may, in fact,
I will tell you though,
be the most complete being in existence. The one most in tune with the forces of nature. The flickering light that brings dead matter to life.
Just letting her finish her description here about the book.
Of purification.
I will say that coming back off mission, I think I encountered more enemies than I did on mission. It was unbelievable. Alright, so here we are with my character, and I went ahead and killed off all the enemies, and there were quite a few. You will see my handiwork as I run past it. And a bunch of hollow men up in here and Balverines. Just work your way down. Basically, if you're on mission, you're following the dust trail down here, and you have to turn off the generator, and the guy does that while you protect them. But as you can see, I came in here and dealt with all these Balverines. And our next book's going to be right there.
It was not difficult to communicate with the pack of
Okay, and because I collected 4 and 5,
this
is going to give me the achievement.
Comes from a fundamental hatred of humanity. They saw in me the same hatred. Through some simple experiments, I was able to make Balverines and Hollow Men collaborate. They will need to come together for the great day.
Okay, there's our achievement, but not to worry. I'm going to show you where 4 and 5 are too. Okay, if you're on mission, obviously you're just going to follow the dust trail. But I went ahead and killed everybody. So we're going to just run there, but take a quick stop. Well, searching the keep, I found Witchcraft Mary's cell, and there was a key in there. And at the time, I really wasn't sure what it was for, but then off in here, there's a gate that you can't open, and that's what that key's for. And I'm thinking to myself, there's got to be something good in here, because I'd be mad if I went and got that key, came back, fought all these enemies, and just got what I got. Box of crabs. Whew. Okay. I had to see what was in there. Okay, so that's it. We're going to pretty much, the way up to our house is blocked, and that's the way it would be on the mission too, so you're going to have to go in through the cave entrance. Okay, we're right in the cave. I had to deal with some hobbits and hobbits. Anyway, killed the hobs there and moving on. And again, this would just be like it would be on the mission, just kind of continue on. I am finding very little resistance coming back through the mansion at this time, but it is open, so if you didn't get books 4 or 5, you could come in and get them right now. Because as you can see, I'm totally off mission and I'm rolling through her house. Feel free to look around, but I'm heading to the next book location. Okay, this psychedelic room in here is where there's a bunch of hobs that you got to deal with. And then you move on to the next room, and in this room, there's a whole bunch of hollow men you got to deal with. And not having to deal with any of that. Just as soon as I got in the cave, there were some enemies I had to deal with, and then that was it. So after you kill all the hollow men, or before, the next book's going to be right here. Okay, and that would be number 4 in the series.
My return to the estate has brought me life again. I can finally continue the work I was forced to abandon. I owe my freedom to one man, a soldier who understands me like no other human has ever understood me.
Alright, that takes care of
He has
number
taken a
4.
great interest in my research and has
And
promised
as
great
soon as she
changes
stops
to
talking,
come.
I'm going to cut in again with my other
Perhaps
character.
one day we can bring purification to the whole of Albion.
Okay, see that said 1 of 5. Alright, so from book 4, we're just going to continue on and head to the last book. Okay, this room too would be full of enemies that you would have to deal with. There's a boarded up area back here. There's a treasure or something back there. Feel free to check that out. But our 5th book is going to be coming right up here on the right. If you continue down the stairs, there's some enemies, and then there's also where the boss battle will be at the end. Okay, there's our last book. And if you're following the video, this is when your achievement would pop. But like you said, I kind of did my little backwards, so we already saw my achievement. And that's it. AA Gamer for Life. Hope you guys are digging these